While in China on a press trip for Huawei that they invited us on to kind of check things out, we got to see a couple of interesting devices, including some hands-on time with the foldable Mate X, which I'll leave a link to below for the video I did on that, but also this guy. This is the Honor Vision, and it's Honor's new HarmonyOS powered TV. Now, we were shown a few demos and given a little bit of hands-on time with the TV, and I figured since it is kind of interesting and it's their first TV alongside that new operating system that is not Android, figured I would try to do a complete walkthrough for you guys. Now, if you're not familiar, a complete walkthrough in this channel is where I try to go through every single feature I possibly can on a new device so that you are better prepared should you be in the market to go maybe buy one. Now, with that said, there's a lot to go through, so let's get started with the hardware. Now, firstly, there are actually two models, the Honor Vision and the Honor Vision Pro. Both TVs are 55-inch 4K HDR LED TVs with a 6.9mm metal frame. As far as differences are concerned, the Pro model has 6 10-watt speakers, while the regular model has only 4. And the Pro model includes a pop-up camera that's kind of cool, as well as far-field mics that they demoed while making a video call for us. Now, these video calls can be done to anyone with a Huawei account logged in on their device only. Quality, in the demo at least, was good actually, and the video looks pretty sharp, even at the 1080p 30 frame per second resolution that it's capable of. Now, powering all this is 3 different chipsets that Honor and Huawei are particularly proud of. We have the Honghu 818 that handles the local dimming, the HDR, the color, noise reduction, etc., all the picture quality type stuff, and is claimed to have a bandwidth utilization rate 50% better than the competitors on average. Then we have an AI camera NPU chipset that controls facial recognition, body tracking, and posture detection for the pop-up camera, which, by the way, can also tilt downward 10 degrees when wall-mounted if needed. And finally, there's a new Wi-Fi chipset that can support download rates of up to 1.7 gigabits per second to try and enable more stable 4K playback, and it also supports 2.4 and 5 gigahertz bands as well. To control the TV, you have the option of using an app for your phone that essentially mimics the screen, enables you to just touch what you need, etc. Or you can use the included remote that has its own touch-sensitive pad, microphone, and normal controls that we're used to. The microphone on the remote and the ones in the Pro model also allow you to talk to the voice assistant. No, it's not Alexa or Google Assistant, at least not yet. It's Yo-Yo, the built-in Honor assistant. Now, we were shown Yo-Yo looking up the weather, searching for info, etc. during the demo, as one would expect. Now, because they only plan to launch this TV in China to start with, Yo-Yo isn't bilingual, so she only speaks Mandarin, which is unfortunate for this video. As for the software, again, it's HarmonyOS, which is Huawei and Honor's new proprietary OS that they plan to launch on their TVs, smartwatches, in-vehicle systems, and smart speakers. It's also going to be an open source platform as well. As most publications and YouTube channels will infer, this OS could be what Huawei and Honor put on their phones in the case that Android does permanently get cut off from the manufacturer. But everyone there, I asked, was quick to say that even though they could put it on a phone, and probably could already, they are happy with and want to continue to use Android regardless, which makes a lot of sense, frankly. It has an ecosystem. HarmonyOS would need to build that. Now, this is the part where I would normally go through all of the software and the menus and the settings and everything so you guys could see how the device works, but unfortunately, the TV only has Mandarin enabled because, again, it's only going to launch in China. So let's do the best that we can. Now, there's only one main screen that I can tell. On it, you have tons of content loaded into different categories. So much so that you can scroll through for a very long time before hitting the bottom, by the way. And then within that, you have an icon to open the app drawer and a few of your most recent apps to the right of that for quick access. We also have a similar section devoted to the phone app with the phone app icon at the beginning of the row and your recently called contacts to the right of that. At the top right, we have a status bar of sorts with Wi-Fi connectivity, a section to log in with your Huawei account, and a gear icon to access your settings. At the top left, you'll see the weather, but also you can take a note on your phone and have it display that message as a banner in this area as well, along with other notifications too. You can also tap any Honor or Huawei phone to the NFC tag that you see here to have it use their own proprietary blend of DLNA and Miracast to share content to the TV or even mirror your display faster. And it can even switch between the different casting standards apparently as needed. And something I thought was interesting is that in all of the market material and basically in the presentations, they don't really refer to it as a TV. They refer to it as a smart display, whatever that means. Now, I will admit that with that pop-up camera and them showing off the video call a lot and that kind of stuff. They're kind of trying to make this like a giant, voice assistant slash place to watch content, more so than they are a TV, I guess, in a traditional sense. But honestly, isn't that what most TVs are becoming nowadays anyway? Either way, super interesting to see HarmonyOS and what that could potentially do for Honor and for Huawei in the future. Again, I don't necessarily think it's going to replace Android anytime soon, but it will be interesting to see how it translates to their watches and to other things that we might actually see a lot sooner than that. There you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below of the TV, of HarmonyOS, of this video. Always a pleasure hearing from you guys. If you like this video though, please thumbs up it or share it. It's greatly appreciated. And check out the rest of the channel if you like what you see there. Please subscribe and ding the bell next to the word subscribe so you get notified when I do new videos. As always though, regardless, thanks for watching.